Okay, Jay, don't get too far ahead. You ripped off the leaf.
Hello, Saints. Today we're going to be using On X Offroad to show you a couple cool spots over in Shawnee National Forest that I went and explored with my kids on this past Monday. Starting off, we're at Cape Girardeau and we crossed the Bill Emerson Bridge to 146. Then we got on Route 3 and went north. And we came up to Wolf Lake and then got off on it's like a levee road. You can see Muddy Levee Road there is the name of it. And we went to Inspiration Point, which is off of Pine Hills Road. That's where our day starts. As you can see, there's the fire trail marking number 236 and the Shawnee National Forest sign. Then just got my little guy in front of the Jeep when we parked. Then this is us walking down the trail towards the actual Inspiration Point, just to give you an idea what it looks like in full bloom of summer.
You can go down it or you can go around it, whichever one. Here, you want me to help you? Come on, you can do it. Yeah, good jump. Okay, Jay, don't get too far ahead. You ripped off the leaf? Good.
This is an actual shot of Inspiration Point looking out. My kids are right in front of the levee road that leads up to it, so you really can't see it, but it comes straight to this point. Then we decided to walk some more trails, burn off some more energy. As you can see, my son jogging in place. He was asking me what that's called, and I was like, that's called jogging in place. So he learned something new in our trail walks, which I am perfectly okay with. They are always learning, and you have to teach them at some point. You could see my daughter was like swatting away flies and getting her hair out of her face. She's a cutie. Then I found this map, figured it was worthwhile posting on here. I'll post a link in the description of the PDF online of this. Back to On X. We are now going to go down the Pine Hills Road to a place called McGee Hill. And that's this is a little bit before McGee Hill right here. Looking out, seeing the trains go by down on the flats that surround these hills and are in between the hills and the river, the Mississippi River, that is. And then this is the Jeep approaching McGee Hill, where you can kind of overlook and see, I guess it would be the southwest corner of Illinois going back towards Cape Girardeau. As for the terrain of this road, it's pretty well maintained gravel, but this is actually the first time I ever saw it be kind of dirty and have some dirt showing through and popping out in places. My Jeep made it all the way through it, no problem in two-wheel drive, but I could see that other cars without all-terrains, especially if it's wet, struggling to get up a couple of these grades when the gravel isn't as well maintained. But here's the overlook that you can see here at McGee Hill. I didn't get out this time. I've got out in the past and looked, but I just wanted to get it on camera for you guys. Then we're going down the rest of the way of Pine Hills Road. You can see there's a little campsite right here at the end called Pine Hills. Here's the details of this road really quickly. And this shows the tail end of Pine Hills with some low water bridge crossings. And then up here on the left, when the camera slows back down, you'll see a nice little campsite. The campsite is called Pine Hills as well. It features campfires, designated campfires, I should say, and some established bathrooms. And at the entrance, you will see a collection box, which is where they require you to pay despite it being unattended. So be trustworthy out there. And here it is on the left. I didn't go in, but I can tell you I've been back in there before and it looks pretty cool. Would be great for overlanding, setting up a tent and camping and then heading out. the next morning or staying a couple days and exploring the area. Then up here at the exit of the trail, saw there's a nice little fishing community as some people go down this creek and fish. Then you cross this last low water bridge and pop out to this next road, which I believe is called State Forest Road. Here we're using On X. You can see it is for sure called State Forest Road. And then that leads you right into Illinois Trail of Tears State Forest. There's actually a Trail of Tears in Missouri too. You can actually kind of see it there to the left across the river. But this is the Illinois one. And we went and checked out the South Campsite Road. It didn't pull up the actual name on X here. As you can see, I tried. But that is the South Campsite Road. And I'm going to show you a quick video of it. This is the sign-in for Trail of Tears State Park. It also has campsites that would be nice for overlanding. This old barn has been converted into a nice sign-in facility. But then I'll show you a little video of us entering into the park here, and then a quick time lapse of us going all the way through it. And the cooler thing about this park versus Pine Hills Road, which Pine Hills Road has plenty of trails that you can walk on and stuff, but here at Trail of Tears, there definitely was a lot more fire trails and walking trails and even horse trails for people to use and go through. There's also a fire tower, which we will come up to here in a few seconds, that you can see, but unfortunately not climb anymore. I'm hoping to do another part to this video sometime, and maybe I'll go find one in Shawnee National Forest that you can actually go up. But here's an old one that they cut the bottom of the stairs out and gated, but it's still cool seeing the remnants of the fire trails such as this from a past life where people used to, actually watch for the fires. It still happens in places in Missouri and Illinois, to my knowledge, but it's just not as common as it used to be. But there is still certain spots you just can't see unless you have a tower as such. So, continuing on, you can see we're going through the park here, and you'll notice that on the left and right there'll just be clearings or a road that goes a different direction, and those are all the fire trails that you can decide to walk down or choose to walk down and explore more of the state park. Up here on the right was a actual covered awning and little area that you could have like a get together or an event and actually stay out of the rain and the sun if you needed to for like a birthday cake or stuff such as that, or a picnic I should say. And then back there on the right there was a second campsite just past that awning. And then they of course have some nice well-established bathrooms along the way at these campsites. It seemed like a really well put together well-oiled machine, and this is the exit leaving out of the park here, going back to the State Forest Road, which will connect to 127. We'll see that pull up here in just a few seconds on X. Next you can see State Forest Road and 127 meeting on the east end of Trail of Tears State Park. It also features this nice little fire trail where the two meet, called 295. I've actually been back in there before. It's got a little bit of some roughness to it. Definitely got some holes and some washes that you can see eroding away the trail. It's not maintained near as well as it could be. I decided to go around that today for my kids' safety. But then we went into Anna-Jonesboro and decided to get some Dairy Queen, and then we decided to slowly make our way back home.
Do it like this, go. And point up. Do it again. Put it in. Chew it.
I guess to summarize this video, it's just cool to go out there and see what's really close to you and be outside and see some nature, especially for your little guys like my two. And eventually I would like to do a part 2 to this where we go and explore what's south of Anna-Jonesboro area. As you can see what I'm scrolling around right across from Cape. And maybe in that video we'll see a little bit more action. If that's what you came here for, I'm sorry. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you have a good day. God bless you guys, and take care. Your friend St. Chris, out.